Okay, hi everybody, and welcome back to Choose France, a series of webinars dedicated to higher education establishments in France. So today we're gonna learn about why schools. So just to remind you guys, we will have some time for Q&A after the presentation. But please feel free to drop in your questions in the Q&A box, and we will make sure that it gets to our speaker after the presentation. So now I'm going to introduce you to Stephanie, who is representing Yschool today.
Xin chào tất cả các bạn khán giả đang theo dõi chương trình triển lãm trực tuyến giáo dục Đại học Pháp chọn nước Pháp. Thì chúng ta sẽ trở lại với lại chuỗi hội thảo hôm nay, và hiện giờ thì chúng ta sẽ đến tới phần trình bày của trường Yschool. Thì các bạn đừng quên là trong quá trình mà trình bày của trường thì chúng ta vẫn có thể đặt câu hỏi trong cái phần Q&A ở phía bên dưới. Và các bạn sẽ bắt đầu theo dõi hội thảo bây giờ. Tôi xin được giới thiệu cô Stephanie là đại diện của trường Yschool.
Hello everybody, I'm Stephanie from Yschool, and I'm happy to present my school today, which is Yschool, and which represents three main domains of studies. Let me share my screen to begin with, so you can better imagine and see and represent yourself with us for the next intake. So Yschool offers programs in management, tourism and design. We are located in Troyes here, which is a historical city in the Champagne region. We are located 1.5 hours from Paris by train or by car, and quite close to the other main European cities or capitals. For example, we are located 3 hours from Brussels, 4 hours from London, 5 hours from Amsterdam. And we are also close to Marrakesh, 3 hours and 20 minutes in Morocco, Porto, 2 hours and 20 minutes in Portugal, Ajaccio, 3 hours and 40 minutes, which is on the island of Corsica. As I said, Troyes is a historical city located in the Champagne region. You probably know the Champagne region for its wine, the Champagne, but it's not only wine which is famous. It's famous also for these beautiful houses here that you can see with wood on the front of it. It's famous also for the lake regions where you can go for many different activities, for example, sailing, canoeing, trekking, cycling, etc. And we have a lot of historical buildings, for example, here the cathedral. Our campuses at Yschool are located very close to the city center. We have two campuses in the city of Troyes. The main one is the picture you can see here at the bottom left corner. It's called the Brossolette campus, and you can see it's very modern with a big, wide glass window. This is where students who go for management or tourism study. And we have another more historical building. Here you can see the top picture. It's called Saint Martin, and it's the campus where students study design. We have 3 schools: South Champagne Business School for management, the School of Tourism, and the School of Design. I would like to show you a video, so I will try to change my screen share. So let me just give me a few seconds so I can try and change the screen sharing. Here you are. I hope you can see that, but I'm not sure you have the sound.
Yeah, we don't have the sound.
Okay, I don't know why, because I did click the. Anyway, I can give you the comments if you don't have the sound. It would be music anyway. So this is all the city of Troyes. So, and this is the campus, the main campus. So the video was made by SCBS, the South Champagne Business School, but the campus, as I said, is shared with the students for all the programs. The heart of Troyes that you can see here is like a symbol of the city. So you had a very short glimpse of all the city. Huh? Now let's get back to the presentation of the school. I would like you to imagine the kind of representation that Yschool has abroad. So I would like you to understand that we have partners everywhere in the world, and our partner in Vietnam is Hoa Sen University. We work with them for the BBA program. We welcome students from Hoa Sen University for exchange program or double degree programs, and at the same time we also send students to Vietnam in that university, but not only that one. I will show you the whole network later, but I wanted to focus on this part because it will give you an idea of Yschool's presence in Vietnam and also what they think about us. You can see that I like the last sentence here, saying that Yschool will always be at the highest priority and the bright asset in every internationalization strategy of Hoa Sen University. That gives you the importance of Yschool for Hoa Sen and for Vietnam. Now I will explain the programs that we have at Yschool, and I will start with the South Champagne Business School, so the School of Management. The bachelor level, we have 3 programs: the BBA program, the GBM program, so Bachelor in Business Administration and Global Bachelor in Management. And we also have a bachelor program, which is like a copy of the GBM, but in Yaoundé, in Cameroon, where we have an offshore campus. And we have 2 master degrees: Master in Management, the Programme Grande École, and MSc for Innovation, Creativity, and Entrepreneurship. So to begin with the International Bachelor in Business Administration, it's an international degree, a 4-year bachelor degree recognized by the French Ministry of Higher Education, and it's fully taught in English. You have 4 years that compose an evolution of the students' skills. So first discovering the foundation of business administration, then improving your knowledge and going abroad for an internship. Year 3, you will be able to go for 2 semesters of classes abroad in one of our partner universities, and year 4 will be dedicated for classes and a long internship, 6 months. The GBM program is taught in French, and it focuses on marketing and sales mainly. So it's a 3-year degree, and it's more a French program because it's taught in French. And even if you are, of course, allowed to go abroad for your internship, we would prefer internships in France. And the GBM program doesn't include a semester abroad for studies. Now moving to the Master in Management. It's a 3-year degree in France, but you can access year 2, which is equivalent to M1 level, Master 1 level. We have 4 different pathways depending on what you want to do. The France pathway, for example, is in year 2, is 1 year of studies in France, fully taught in English. We also offer a design strategy and management pathway, which is a combination of classes with the School of Management and the School of Design. And anyway, in year 3, Master 2 level, you will choose your specialization among 9 different specializations taught in English. So it could be in the field of human resources, in the field of marketing, digital marketing, supply chain, audit, finance. You have a choice. MSc ICE, Master of Science, Innovation, Creativity, and Entrepreneurship, is accessible after a 4-year bachelor degree, and it's a 12-month program that includes either an incubation or a long internship at the end of the program. It's a program that gathers the students or people who have different backgrounds. So in this program, you will be sharing your skills and your knowledge with students who have maybe an engineering background or a management background or a designer background, literature, architecture, anything. The main goal of this program is to develop projects together. Now moving to the School of Tourism. The School of Tourism offers two programs, a bachelor degree and a master degree. We have three campuses for this school, so not only in Troyes, but also in Paris and in Metz. Metz, which is more to the east part of France. These three campuses are available for the bachelor level only, Bachelor in Tourism Management. So the Bachelor in Tourism Management lasts 3 years. You also have a possibility to study abroad in year 2. You have internships every year if you want to, because the second year internship is only optional. The internships for year 1 and year 3 are mandatory. And in the final year of the Bachelor in Tourism Management, you can choose your specialization, either in hotel and tourism, hotel and restaurant management, or in development of tourism products and services, or in wine tourism. The specialization in wine tourism is a double degree with the Chapaz Institute. At the final year, at the MBA level, you have 2 years of studies. MBA Tourism Management with a specialization in either luxury tourism or business tourism and event management. Again, internship in year 1 is optional, but in year 2 it's mandatory. And you also have a possibility to study abroad in one of our partner universities. The School of Tourism has a large network of companies, and you will have a special event which is called Connect, which is to put students in touch with companies and managers for internship opportunities or job opportunities after graduation. Now moving to the School of Design. So the School of Design offers 2 programs, an undergraduate program, which is a 3-year certificate, and a postgraduate program, which is a state degree. The whole curriculum at the School of Design is taught in French. So you can enter the School of Design in year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, depending on your background. So the more background in design you have, the higher level at the School of Design in Troyes you can access. The first year of the program teaches the foundations for design, and you will have exploratory projects to be able to choose which domain in the field of design you will be studying and deepening. Because we have 3 disciplines at the School of Design: visual communication design, where you study graphism, typography, calligraphy, etc. Product design, which is more for industrial design, packaging, transport design, mass market products, and space design, which is about designing living space, commercial space, urban space, temporary space, natural space. Globally speaking, we have students coming from everywhere in the world and going abroad after their experience at Yschools, or during their experience at Yschools for internships, or during their study abroad experience. But I selected students who have experience with Vietnam here. So Tan and Nguyen had a bachelor's degree in electrical, electronics and communication from Vietnam National University. And at the moment, he's studying the MSc Innovation, Creativity and Entrepreneurship, and he should graduate in 2021. Carla, she was studying Bachelor in Tourism Management. She graduated from the Bachelor in Tourism Management in 2019, and she went for an internship in Vietnam for Asia King Travel last year, and she's now studying the MBA in Tourism Management. Expected graduation, there's a mistake here. She should be graduated in 2021. I don't know what I wrote, 2010, I don't know. And Valère, He studied MBA in design strategy, so at the School of Design. He graduated in 2016, and he is now a product designer at Casamania Interior at Ho Chi Minh. Basically, Yschool, as you understood, offers a very international environment. We have more than 1,800 students on 4 campuses. So the campuses I showed you earlier, we have 400 international students, more than 200 partner universities all around the world. And the students at Yschool represent 40 different nationalities. Here in orange, you can see, you can locate all the partner universities we have all over the world. So meaning that we have students coming from these countries, and we also send French students to these countries, French and students registered at Yschool in one of our programs. When you will be at Yschool, you will be able to join and participate in the activities of these student associations that we have at the school. So it could be the student associations, the student union, the sports union. But what I think is you will be in touch mostly with ISN 3. ISN is the Student Association for International Students. They make sure that students, incoming students from abroad, are welcomed, are feeling integrated, and that they know the school and the city. So they organize events on the campus and in the city, in the region, so that the international students can know the students who are already here better, and they can know the city and the surroundings better as well. There are a lot of activities I showed you earlier in the city and around the city. So it's important that you can go there and enjoy everything that you have to enjoy in the region. Now I put you a few photos of the campus. So the first one is a photo of the main amphitheater, which is called the Arena. It's a very big amphitheater lecture hall, which is in a circular shape. So wherever you are sitting, you can see the people talking and the screen, which is shared. You have a lot of spaces on the campus here where you can sit down, have a coffee, and work with your classmates. This is on the right side, another type of amphitheater, so much smaller than the first one I showed you, but still with quite a large capacity. Bottom left, you can see a view of the campus. This is the main entrance. It's a very recent view. The picture was taken this autumn, so a few weeks ago. In the middle at the bottom, you can see what we called la rue, so the street. It's like the main corridor. And we organize events, as you can see, because it's so huge that there's a lot of space to welcome students. And also it's quite pleasant because it's a corridor, it's a main hall, so there's a lot of people walking by. And bottom right corner, you can see a view of the attic of the School of Design, which is a workshop for the students. So I'm getting to the end of the presentation. These are my details. If you want to ask questions, I mean, you will be asking questions already now, but later, if you want to, you can contact me by email or by phone. I have WhatsApp as well. And this is the link to the application website, which is an international platform where you can put your personal details, academic details, and your application documents. Now, if we have questions, maybe we can go for them.
Yes. Thank you, Stephanie, for your presentation. So we already have a few questions in the box. So the first one was from Han Sansa. She was asking how many international students you have in your school. I think you already answered that, but she was also asking if you know how many Vietnamese students you have in your schools, or maybe just an idea.
Yeah, it actually depends on the years because we don't always have the same numbers. But every year, I would say between 3 and 6 Vietnamese students. So we really have a diversity in the school. A few students from every nationality, and every year 40, 42, 43 different nationalities.
Okay, great.
Okay. So the next question is always Han Sansa. So she asked, do you offer a service unit dedicated only for international students for services like collecting students in the airport at arrival, looking for housing, admin paper with the préfecture?
Okay, yeah, we do. So many services are offered. Indeed, if I give you more details for example, airport pickup that we don't do, but we give you all the information to reach, because usually the students land at the airport in Paris, in either Roissy or maybe Orly, but mainly Roissy. So we give the students all the information to take the train or any other kind of transportation from Paris to Troyes. It's so easy that it's doable, but we'll give you the instruction. And when they arrive at the train station, then we can pick them up at the train station in Troyes on specific dates. Before arrival, before the intake, we give the students all the information about when to arrive to be able to benefit from the pickup service. Looking for housing, we do as well. When the students are admitted, they receive their official admission documents, and we give them a link to a platform which is called Studapart. Actually, many institutions use this, and it's really easy because you can connect and you can select the type of accommodation you are looking for, depending on your budget, location, type of accommodation, if you want to share a flat, not share a flat, etc. And you can make your booking online. Also, we have different partners in Troyes. There's a small residence that we have 20 minutes from the campus, where students can book an accommodation. But this is available when you are admitted early in the year, because it's not extendable. So when it's full, it's full. But we also, as long as we have this option available, we will offer it to the students. And also many different addresses that we have, because we have a few contacts with some real estate agencies in Troyes. Administrative paper with the prefecture, we do also help the students. We'll share some information before arrival, and once they are here at Troyes on the campus, my colleague Sophie is the specialist with all the prefecture paperwork. She will be in touch with the students to guide them and tell them, now it's time to do this, now it's time to do that, etc., etc.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. So now let's move on to the next question, which is, what are the French and English levels required for enrolling your programs? I guess it's different from each school, but do you have an idea?
I do. It's quite easy actually, because we don't require any official tests for the admission, because when students apply, they will have online interviews, and we will be testing the French or English skills during the interviews. So mainly what is required is equivalent to a B2 level in French for a program in French, and B2 level in English for a program in English. Then, as you said, it's true that depending on the schools and the programs, there are a few specificities. For example, at the School of Management, we will require, even if the program is in French, for example, the Global Bachelor in Management, there will be an MCQ test in English. So it's text reading and MCQ test. But as I said, the main language that will be tested is the language of teaching.
Okay, so you don't require a certificate. They don't
Not
have.
for the.
Okay, nice. So next question is in Vietnamese. Maybe Han, you can go for it.
Okay, for the next question, so I'm gonna translate in English so you can understand. So this is from the question from Duy. He asked, I want to ask about the internship and the opportunity to find a job. Is there any support from the school? This is the first question. The second question is, I am graduated in Vietnam, a bachelor degree in French language. Can I go for a master degree in your school?
Okay, so first question about the internships and all. We do have a career office that will help the students find internships and then later job opportunities. They coach the students in how to write a CV, how to prepare for an interview. They have a network of several dozens, even hundreds of companies everywhere, mainly in France, and then a few in Europe and abroad. But the students are not obliged to stick to the companies and offers that we already have at the career office. I mean, if they know about an opportunity from somewhere else and they want the career office help them in their search, they will do. The career office is a service that gives the students all the tools to access the internships or job opportunity that they are seeking. And yeah, the second question was about he studied in French and he wants to join.
Yeah, he already has a bachelor's degree in French languages and he wants to apply for a master degree. He didn't say which kind of master degree in your school, but generally, I think that for the MBA, for example, this is a very general master degree.
Yeah. We don't really have specificities in terms of background for the students. They can apply to any program. So in this case, it could apply to any program, management, tourism, or design, but at different levels. So master program in tourism and management is okay. What he has to do is prove his motivation and his study plan, his career plan. In design, it's a bit different because you need to have knowledge and skills in design. So he couldn't apply at the master level for design if he doesn't know how to do infography, if he doesn't know anything about graphics, or about textile design or these sorts of things. But design is very specific. Huh?
Yes, I think.
Okay, so let's move on to the next question, which I don't really understand. Do you understand it, Han?
Yes, Linh Ha asked, I think that he wants to know about the application fee. It means, I think, tuition fee for master in entrepreneurship.
Okay, so the MSc Innovation, Entrepreneurship, Creativity are 10,500 euros for the program.
For 1 year. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 12-month or so program because you have 2 semesters of classes and 1 semester for incubation or internship.
Okay.
It's only for 12 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think the last question you already replied already about do you have students find internship and how and jobs after graduation? You already replied for that.
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Okay, so I think it's all for the questions. Do we have another one?
No, that's all. But we need to click on.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much, Stephanie, for your time today. It was a pleasure to host you.
My pleasure.